Now, today's lesson is going to be more centered on vocal health, and in particular, we will be talking about the first out of the two most common vocal damaging flaws, namely glottal shock. If I were to make a list of the most common factors that contribute to vocal cord injury, high on the list would be glottal shock and glottal stop. Both of these improper techniques are often addressed by voice teachers as well as throat doctors, and both have ruined more voice careers than probably any other physical factor. Next are gastroreflux disease and vocal fatigue. Glottal shock is a clicking in the voice that can be heard at the onset of words that do not begin with some sort of consonant. An example of this would be when we sing or say words such as apple or every or only. These words, of course, begin with a vowel rather than a consonant. And as you hopefully could hear, there was a sort of a clicking noise at the beginning of those words. This is glottal shock. You see, what happens is this. If I were to place my vocal cords together before I sing, when I actually do go to sing, the vocal cords are then forced open and then unfortunately slammed shut, slapping themselves together, causing the click heard on the word's onset. This is known, by the way, as the word's attack. And this particular attack is not only unhealthy to our vocal instrument, but is very unmusical as well. So how do we avoid glottal shock? Well, there are three techniques. The first one employs a basic breathing principle in voice and can be viewed as the main fix. The second is through the usage of a pair of vocal ornaments, and the third is based on the way we connect one word to the next. The first approach is based around a very important basic principle. We must start the act of singing with air first, then voice. Let me repeat this very, very important singing principle. We must start the act of singing with air first, then voice. You see, the voice will flow out of our mouths much better if we start off with a little bit of air first. In singing, this can be achieved simply by placing a very short H at the beginning of the words that do not have initial consonants. Think of what an H actually is. It is friction caused by exhaling air. So if I'm going to sing the word I'm without the H, it may sound like this. I'm. And with the H, it could sound like this. I'm.